Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to share with you guys my beauty secrets and my everyday makeup routine. So if you guys are wondering what this is, so I have been seeing this trend go on for a while on YouTube wherein you pretend that you are in Vogue and share your everyday makeup routine. So that's what we are going to do, and I'm super excited to do this. I have done a video like this, not like exactly like this, but I have shared my go-to makeup look with you all. But my everyday makeup look has changed a lot. That look was very pink, now I stick to neutrals. Like, it keeps on changing, it depends on my mood, but this is like the makeup look that I have been doing constantly. Also, my skincare has changed a lot. I have developed sort of like pigmentation over here, and my dermatologist told me that it's because of my hormones, but I have started using ingredients which are going to help me to reduce the pigmentation. I have started using alpha arbutin, I have started using tranexamic acid and like chemical peels and stuff like that, but that's like the major part of my skincare which I like to do at night. So if you guys are interested, let me know in the comment section down below. I'll make like my nighttime skincare routine video. So yeah, my morning skincare routine is like pretty simple, and I'm going to show you that, and also I'm going to show you the everyday makeup look. So that was like a very long ass intro, so without further ado, let's just jump right into the video. Also, I wanted to tell you that I do shave my face. I have been doing that for past 6 months. I'm not going to do it again because I have just done it like 2-3 days ago, but I do shave my face once in a couple of weeks. And before I start my makeup, I always like to wash my face. I always use a gentle cleanser in the morning. I either use this one or the simple one which I have showed you guys in my skincare routine, which I did like almost a year ago. So this is a face wash that I use every single morning, either this one or the simple one. I just reach out to the one which is closer to me. So both of them are very gentle. I like to use a gentle face wash in the morning. So next step is a moisturizer. Now moisturizer is very important, and this is a moisturizer I have been using for a while now. So before this I used to use gel based moisturizers, but my skin has been pretty dry lately, so I switched to a cream based moisturizer, and this one is great. This one is also non-comedogenic and it does not feel heavy on your skin. That's why I love using it. So I like to take tiniest amount and apply it to my face and my neck. So the next thing that I like to do is I like to use a hyaluronic serum. This is the Dot & Key Hyaluronic Serum Concentrate. I have been loving this a lot lately. Now, hyaluronic acid is one of the safest ingredients. I actually started out with hyaluronic acid and then moved on to AHAs, BHAs. I think it is like the safest acid out there. Any skin type can use it, and you know, I love how hyaluronic acid plumps your skin and makes it more bouncy. I have been using it for a while now, and you know, you can see the difference in like 7-8 days. Your skin looks more hydrated and like more plumpy. So that's why I love using hyaluronic acid. But if you like use it wrong, it can literally give you the opposite effects. It will make your skin even more drier. So hyaluronic acid is a humectant, so it absorbs the moisture from the surrounding, and if you like apply it directly on the dry skin and then do not apply anything on the top, it's gonna absorb the moisture from your skin and like bring it to the surface, and it's eventually gonna evaporate, so your skin will be more dry. So it's very important to either apply hyaluronic acid on a damp skin or to first apply a moisturizer and then apply hyaluronic acid, so it will like keep you more hydrated for a longer amount of time. I like to take like few drops of it and apply it to my face. By the way, this serum from Dot & Key is amazing, but it does contain fragrance, so if you guys are like sensitive to fragrance, I wouldn't recommend this one. Also, I do have an affiliate code with Dot & Key. It's not a sponsored video, I just wanted to mention that. It's PRE10, so if you like buy using my affiliate code, I'll get some amount of commission through it. So yeah, that's done. So I'm going to move on to the last step of my skincare routine, which is a sunscreen. Now that I'm using chemical exfoliants, alpha arbutin and stuff like that for my pigmentation, sunscreen has become super important for me, and I have been in search for a good sunscreen for a while now, because all of the sunscreens like burn my eyes, and you know, the texture is like not suitable for me. It makes me more oily and stuff like that. But this sunscreen is like the perfect sunscreen out there, at least for me. First of all, it doesn't burn your eyes. Literally, this is like the first sunscreen which I found which does not burn your eyes. It's amazing. And the second thing about this is if you like apply it to your face, it kind of feels like a primer. So that's why I like to apply this before my makeup. So this is literally my favorite sunscreen, and it's a physical sunscreen, so it should be the last step of your skincare routine. You can use any sunscreen that you have been loving at the moment. Also, if any one of you is using chemical sunscreen, just remember that chemical sunscreen should be applied first, like it should be the first step in your skincare, because it should get absorbed into your skin to work. And whereas physical sunscreens like this should be applied like a last layer on your skin, because they are physical sunscreen. So yeah, I'm just gonna take a little bit of it and I'm gonna apply it to my face. So guys, you must be wondering what happened to the bathroom plan. I shifted to this room. It's like one of the random bedroom in my house, and I shifted to this room because it was super hot in the bathroom. I needed air. It's so humid over here. By the way, I am in my gav wala ghar. I'll show you the Nazara. It's like my tripod is coming in between. Like, there is no Nazara. It's just I really appreciate the greenery over here. Anyway, this is not the point. So first thing I like to do when I start doing my makeup every day is to apply primer. This is the primer that I generally use. This is from Calabar, and I just like to apply it to the areas where I have pores. Because I do so much of like skincare, like almost moisturizer, sunscreen, that my skin gets very, sticky and tacky. So I don't think that I need another primer to make my foundation stick to my face. My nails are in a terrible shape. The gel polish just came off, so just ignore that. Okay, so the primer is done. So the next step is concealer. Lately, this is what I have been doing. I have been applying my concealer first and then foundation. I don't know, that just seems to make everything look a little bit more seamless, and that's why I enjoy doing that. So that's what I'm gonna do. The concealer that I'm gonna use is the LA Girl Pro Conceal, which is like my go-to everyday concealer. So I'm just gonna take a little bit of it and gonna put it around my eyes. My eye area has gotten so dark, I just don't understand. My skin is not in a good shape lately, and that's why I've started doing so much of like skincare and stuff. Like if you would go and see my previous skincare routine, it is so less complicated, and there are so many like simple, easy stuff that I do. Nowadays I use so much like chemicals and stuff, and it's just, my skincare routine has gotten way more complicated than it used to. So next I'm going to blend this concealer with this Rimmel sponge. Now this sponge is actually very, very soft, and the reason why I love this is because it absorbs a lot of product. Now that can be a good thing and a bad thing as well. I personally love it because it just makes sure that there is no extra layer of makeup on my face, and it just absorbs that extra makeup. I just like my makeup to be really lightweight, and that's the reason I love this. But a lot of people love a lot of coverage and they don't like to waste products, so for them I don't think this would be the right option. For such people, I think this sponge from Plume is a good option because it absorbs very minimal products. So if you like that kind of stuff, you can go for this sponge from Plume. I like to use one more concealer. This is from L'Oreal. I just like to apply it to my under eyes because I like a little bit of brightness under my eyes. It's very little. Lately, my mantra is less is more, and I think that works so well. So the next step is foundation, and if you guys follow me for a while, then you know which my favorite foundation is. This is the L'Oreal Fresh Fair foundation. It is in the shade 250 Radiant Sand, and it's one of the best foundation I could ever suggest. The reason why I love this is because it has an amazing coverage, and the second thing is it gives me that luminous skin-like finish. It does not look heavy on your face, and that's what I like. I don't like foundations which make me feel like I'm wearing like a ton of makeup. As I told you, less is more. After blending my foundation, I just like to make sure that my concealer isn't creased, because I'm gonna set my face using the Fit Me loose powder. So what I'm gonna do is take a little bit of powder on brush. And after that, what I like to do is I like to set my nose, because that's where I get the most oily. Now I really need to fill in my brows because I look very weird without my eyebrows. for that I'm gonna use this very old, very gross and my OG Wet n Wild eyebrow kit. I really love this. It's one of the most affordable and most amazing eyebrow kit ever. At least it works for me. It makes my eyebrows look very natural, and that's why I love using it. So I'm just gonna fill in my brows. So my brows are done. I feel so much better whenever I do my brows because brows make me look better. I think eyebrows is one of those features which can add so much more to your face and make your face look more structured, and my eyebrows are very thin, so whenever I do my brows I feel super great, and without my brows I feel super weird. And yeah, now I feel a little bit more confident. After that, I think I'm gonna do my eyes. My top is like super loose. I should have like pinned something over here, like it's coming way down than I would like. Now this is like the easiest eye makeup I have ever done on my channel, because I'm just gonna apply one eyeshadow all over my lid. So I'm gonna use this eyeshadow palette from K Beauty. I use this a lot. If you guys have watched my K Beauty's video, I told you that I might not use this palette because the color tone is just not me, but turns out this is one of the most used palette from K Beauty, or in general. I really like this. You can see how dirty it is, and I really like this shade right here. It's a beautiful shade to just like put it all over your eyelids. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna dip it to this shade called Caramel, and I'm gonna apply it all over my lid, nothing else, just this shade. And the brush that I'm using for this is from London Pride Cosmetics. It is their HD eyeshadow buffing brush in the shape or size whatever, LP317. So a lot of you guys asked me about eyeshadow brushes, so I thought of like sharing it with you. I'm just gonna buff this shade all over my lid. This brush is also amazing. It just literally takes 2 seconds to put eyeshadow on your entire lid. And now I'm just gonna do the same thing on this eye as well. So I'm just gonna put the same eyeshadow over here. So this is what I do literally on everyday basis, and this shade right here, Caramel, it's amazing. I love this shade. I love this palette. So the next step is to highlight your inner corners, and I think this is one of the most important step in my makeup routine, because this makes my everyday makeup look a little bit more glam. So I'm gonna take this palette. It's from Colourpop. I recently bought a bunch of items from Colourpop, and let me know if you guys want me to try it out on camera. I'm not really sure, but let me know if you want to. I'll definitely do that. So this is a Menage a Moi palette. I am sorry if I'm spelling it wrong, and the mirror came in broken, but anyways, I really love this shade right here. If you can see it, this shade right here, to highlight my inner corners. I think it is so beautiful, looks amazing on your inner corners. So I'm just gonna use that. And after highlighting my inner corners, I really like to take the inner corner highlight upward like this. It just kind of makes my eyes look a little bigger. So I'm just gonna do the same thing over here. And then I like to apply a little bit more on the inner corners. Then I like to use a mascara. This is the Benefit Bad Girl Bang Mascara. This is like my favorite mascara of all time. I really like this because I have thin lashes, and this mascara really gives me that volume that I want. So next I like to take this Barbie highlighter from Colourpop. This is what it looks like. So this is like a cream formula, and I like to apply it using my fingers. If you have used their Super Shock highlighters, this formula is literally the same, and I love that formula because it looks very subtle on your skin. So by the way, you can order Colourpop in India, but you do have to pay customs. I wanted to order it for so long, and I finally did. I'm so happy. Okay, so the highlighter is done. Then I like to add a little bit more bronzer to my face to like add some definition. And this is the bronzer I love. This is from Wet n Wild. It is in the shade Dulce de Leche. I'm not sure if I'm spelling it right. I'm gonna take this shade. This is a contour palette to be honest, but the shade is warm enough to be a bronzer and it's very, very smooth. And this is what my makeup looks like. I'm almost done. I just need to put some lipstick. So for lipstick, I'm going to use this shade from Nykaa. It is the shade Jhumki. And I love this shade, by the way. It's one of the most beautiful shades that I own. And then I like to use this lipstick from NYX. And lastly, I like to apply this shade called Cameo. From K-Beauty. So that's my go-to makeup look. This is what I have been doing lately. It's very simple, pretty easy. The makeup products doesn't have to be same, but I hope you guys got a general idea. Also, I'm so happy that I filmed a video finally. I know I have been gone for a really long time and I of course owe you guys an apology. I'm really sorry for not posting videos for so long. It's just I was going through pre-midlife crisis. Like I'm at that phase in my life where I need to choose like the right career path. It's just that I was in a state of turmoil. I was feeling very overwhelmed with the options that I have, and you know, I was feeling pressured to choose the right option, to like choose the right path. I was feeling like I couldn't go wrong with this, so I just had to make that decision and it was getting very overwhelming for me. It's just that at that point of time I felt like since now I'm thinking about YouTube a lot, I'm maybe not focusing on my career path and maybe I should like take a step back and just get my thoughts straight and like have a map with what I want to do. So when I took a break, everything just got so intense, and that's when I realized YouTube was one happy thing that I had. I loved filming videos. Like few days back I watched my older videos where I didn't even have a ring light. I used to sit down and film those videos, and at that time I had like 100 or 150 subscribers, and even then I used to do it. I used to do it for fun, and I think this is one thing that keeps me sane, and that's why I just like woke up and randomly saw a video about Vogue and I just sat down to film. Yeah, so basically the story is I'm back on YouTube and I promise I'm gonna upload videos every single week, and I'm so sorry that I haven't gone. It's just I needed to figure things out, and thanks for supporting me even then. Also, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you in my next one. Also, if you're new to my channel, please subscribe to my channel, and yeah, take care of yourself wherever you are, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.